Hey, this is Sam Mortensen, and the reason I'm shooting this video over to you today is I just wanted to go over 3 key things that will help drive in more traffic to your website just by utilizing the right tools for your website and utilizing the right marketing tools. And usually in the past, the first question business owners have for me and ask themselves as well is why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? And most of the time, as you probably know, running a business and trying to manage everything involved can get a little hectic. And business owners, most of the time, really just don't have the time to learn everything about how the internet can benefit them. And a lot of times, the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. And by giving people a baseline 3-step blueprint of things they can start today to impact their business, has resulted in most of those business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them out as well. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see I have a lot to offer, just feel free to shoot me a message and we can discuss how to move forward. Or if at the end of this video you just want to simply take these few steps and apply them yourself, that's totally okay with that too. My goal in the end is just to really help businesses grow. And I don't really want to waste any more of your time, so let me show you the 3 things I wanted to go over today. So the first thing I wanted to go over with you today is content, and content is really just anything that can be highlighted on a certain page and whatnot. And using a tool I have, SEO Quake, just free to download, you can use it as well, really just gives me the word count. And with the home page and word count and everything, you really want to have at least 1,500 words or more on the home page, and then 500 to 700 or more on any other page. And I'm just going to compare you throughout this video to, as you probably have heard of them and probably know them, Fitment Industries, one of the top leading competitors in the aftermarket wheel industry. And you can see over here doing their same thing. They only have 678 on their homepage, but I did do this on a couple other pages and they had upwards of 2,000. So it's definitely something you want to look into and make sure you have. And still staying in that same topic of content, I'm going to go over here to another tool I use, Ahrefs. And the 2 things you want to pay attention to here is the traffic and then organic keywords. And the traffic is really just giving this tool I use just an average of how many people are visiting this website per month. And then the keywords over here. The 2 main things you want to pay attention is the search volume and position. And the search volume is a big thing. You want to really utilize keywords that are high in search volume. As you can see over here, they have really high search volumes for most of their keywords, and then they have really high positions as well. And then I'll go over here to one I did for y'all, and see FiveBy Wheels over here, almost 0 to nothing. It's basically telling me your website right now is getting a monthly average of 0 traffic on it. And just to really give you an example of one of those keywords that are ranking high in search volume, such as ESR Wheels, since I know you distribute those as well. Of course, ESR Wheels is going to pop up first, but then Fitment Industries is the #1 next website. And so the next thing I wanted to go over with you is citations. So I'm going to go over here. And this is more for if you want to rank high, say in your local area, since I know you're based out of North Carolina. So what goes into this is, you've probably seen this before, it's called the Google Map Pack. It really just gives the business name, address, phone number, anything like that right there. And most of the time people really don't know how you rank in that. And how you rank with that is going to be through citations. So such as Fitment Industries in Appleton, Wisconsin, they're at 31 citation sources. And you really want to get that up to 150 or more. And how these really work is these are all submitted into directories such as Yellow Book, White Book, Yext, City Star, and even Facebook has an area where you can submit citations as well. Now the third thing I wanted to go over with you today is going to be backlinks and what goes into that really. And I'll try to put this in best terms and easiest terms for you to understand is, so basically there's site A, which is going to be the backlink, is pointing to site B, which would be your website. Therefore site A is driving more attention to site B, which really just gives your website more authority in Google's eyes. It's really almost like a popularity contest with Google. But there's a little bit more to it that goes with that. You really just want to make sure you have relative sites that are in your niche pointing back at you. So anything really in the automotive industry, you want that pointing back at you. And using this tool I use called Majestic, it really just helps me understand where your website stands and what others website stands with backlinks. And the two main things you want to look here is going to be trust flow and citation flow. And trust flow is really how popular the websites you're getting your backlinks are from. And then the citation flow is just how many backlinks you have. And as you can see over here, FiveByWheels, your website, they basically have nothing, no backlinks running for you. And then Fitment Industries over here, they have 20 and 31. And with this, you really want to have a 1-to-1 ratio for it to really work best and really just be more optimized with Google. And so that really concludes those three things I wanted to go over. So I'm just going to refresh over all those really quick. Again, you want to, with the content, you want 1,500 words or more on the home page, and then 500 to 700 or more on every other page. And then citations, you want to have at least 150 to 300 of these to beat out the competition in your niche, such as Fitment Industries over here. They have 31, so that's one thing we can definitely beat them out in. And then the last thing were backlinks, like I said over here. Main thing you want to do is just make sure you have that 1-to-1 ratio, and then just have more relative sites pointing back at you. And just by really implementing these strategies and utilizing the right tools, it can get you ranking high, especially in this competitive industry. And after all this information, you're probably wondering, what now? So you can either go with this information I provided you and do this on your own. And again, I'm totally cool with that. My goal in the end is just to always provide as much value to businesses as I can. However, if you just want to save yourself some time and do the most effective route, feel free to shoot me a message or give me a call at 469-571-9760, or you can just simply respond to the email I sent you this link in. And once again, my name is Sam. Number is 469-571-9760. And I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.